Hey guys, Dave Baggs here, and today I want to talk about video games, but in particular I want to mention an organization called Moms Against Pokemon Go. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not even sure if this Twitter account is just used for trolling or if it's a legitimate cause, but I'll go ahead and leave that down below and you guys can go ahead and check it out. And you know what? Why don't you pay them a visit, okay? Either way, you guys know there's always been one organization or another that has had issues with video games and the people who play them, okay? Many of these organizations that are against video games say that they've conducted all of these studies on how video games cause violence in some children. And you know what? I'm sure the violence that's caused by those children that were tested wasn't just because they decided to play Call of Duty, guys, okay? What a lot of these organizations fail to mention is the lack of parenting by the parents of the child that's in question. And whether you play video games or not, if there's going to be a lack of parenting in the household, that child is probably more than likely going to commit some act of violence regardless of whether video games are present because the child is already neglected, all right? At the same time, what if a child does not play video games? And what if that child doesn't do anything that has to do with violence? And what if they went out and committed a crime anyway? Who would these organizations blame? Because they can't blame video games, right? And they can't blame violent tendencies that lead up to the violent act, right? So who would they blame? Now look, guys, I've said this many times, but for those of you who don't know, I'm 45 years old and I've been gaming a long time. I've been listening to heavy metal, speed metal, death metal, playing video games, and doing all of this my whole entire life. And I've been married for 21 years, guys, and I'm not abusive towards my wife or my kids. So explain that to me. Well, I'll explain it in one sentence. I had great parents that taught me morals and values and respect for others. And if I didn't have that, I too would be part of the problem in society. Now, people want to blame the violence we have in this world on everything other than where it begins, and that's in the home. But nobody talks about how many broken families there are, okay? How many single moms are out there, and how many times people have married and divorced. I mean, you name it. That's the stuff that affects kids and their violent behavior, not video games, not heavy metal or anything else that you can come up with, okay? Now let's get back on track and back to talking about Moms Against Pokemon Go. And let's read a couple of tweets that they have on their site, okay? So here's one of them. Pokemon Go equals digital dog fighting. Hashtag ban Pokemon Go. Yeah, perfect. So comparing Pokemon Go to dogfighting is probably the most idiotic and ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my entire life, guys, okay? In fact, it's such a stupid tweet that I'm not even going to expand on that one, okay? I'll just move on. So, here's another one. In a world where every phone can be a Nintendo, it's no surprise that there is so much violence. Hashtag niece attack. Awesome. So you're going to compare a Nintendo and people who play Nintendo to violence that's going on in the world right now, and then you're going to go ahead and hashtag the niece attack. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now here's another one. Enjoy Pokemon Go while you can. Soon it will be against the law. Yeah. I don't even know how to respond to that tweet. Yet another ridiculous tweet from a ridiculous organization. Now, the last two are incredible, and I think you guys are going to enjoy these. Now listen to this. How does the death of a child at the hands of a white male gamer make you feel? So, how do you even bring up the color of somebody's skin and the death of a child and somehow put the two together and relate them to Pokemon Go? I mean, I'm actually dumbfounded to the point in which I feel dumber for having even read this stupid, idiotic tweet, but let me read one more. And again, guys, I have no idea if this organization on Twitter is even relevant or if it's even real. I mean, it may be something completely made up just to troll the gaming community. I don't know, but either way, we do see this kind of behavior often, but let me get to the last lovely tweet. Okay, here it is. Hashtag New Year's resolution in 5 words. We'll ban Xbox. Okay, right. Okay, and that tweet came prior to the year beginning, and I have been enjoying my Xbox ever since. Hasn't been banned, so I guess they're not having too much luck banning the Xbox, are they? Anyway, guys, I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I find organizations like this and others similar to this organization to be absolutely silly in their cause, because at the end of the day, everything starts in the home. Everything begins in the home, and it starts with how each of us is raised. And if we're raised properly, and if we're raised to respect each other, and if we're raised to care about one another, and if we're raised to do the right thing and think for ourselves and make decisions that are going to better ourselves, then I think violence among those individuals will be little to none. And maybe if the world had a little bit more parenting, we wouldn't have the problems that we have in today's world, which includes people blaming video games on children's bad behavior due to playing those video games, okay? I'm getting sick and tired of it, guys. Why don't you guys let me know how you feel in the comment section down below? Have you seen some of these sites? Have you seen what people are saying about people playing video games? I don't know, guys. Let me know, as I said, in the comment section down below. And please, guys, help me get to 4,000 subscribers. I'm almost there, so let's do this together. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm Dave Baggs, and we will see you guys next time. I'm out of here. You know, basically Respawn is answering those concerns. They're addressing those issues, and they're going to try to make the game